What we need is to remain calm and persistent, saying this is wrong. We will not get it. We will remain calm. We will remain persistent.
That the state functions and the citizen has security to act whilst voting. We're talking about a situation where some people sat down somewhere and decided what to allocate. And then somebody is saying that this is hypocrisy. What is the hypocrisy we are talking about? That we are speaking to the evidences of our own eyes? Something Nigerians, international observers are saying the same thing. Nigerians are saying the same thing. The only people rejoicing are direct beneficiaries and the simpletons that they have managed to convince that this is for real. That is on one side. They can yell hypocrisy all they care. That is for them. I don't know what they mean by hypocrisy, whether that means an inability to accept their preferred narrative. That's up to them. We are saying that even the Lagos that they allocated to us, thinking that that would be a way to assuage, is not gainsaying that the total number of votes cast in Lagos that they couldn't have been more than double, less than double of what they declared. And that is in spite of suppression and everything. So when they are saying that, it's just more nonsense to be fed to simpletons to be arguing over. It's not an argument for anybody with sense. It is clear on the evidence. Even if you declare Obi the winner of this election, it's already fundamentally flawed. So I'm not speaking to their charge of hypocrisy. It's a red herring and an obvious one at that. So let's deal with the issue of Buhari's intervention. Because we continue to pretend that Nigeria is a state with citizens, we continue to underestimate the capacity of the Nigerian president to do and undo a lot of things. Obasanjo, in writing his letter, was speaking directly to something that he knows to be true. The Nigerian president is essentially the Sultan of Nigeria. He does as he pleases. I'm not begging Buhari to cancel election I'm not begging him. People can talk to him. That's up to him. He created this mess. How he resolves the mess is up to him. The one thing that is not going to happen is that we would help them to deodorize the skunk. There is no way that we would accept the legitimacy of this election. What the courts do or do not do, that's entirely up to the courts. Whoever they swear in on the basis of this election will be lacking, sorely lacking in legitimacy. When it comes to brigandage, few elections in my lifetime can match this one. I'm not too sure if 1983 could be said to be worse than this. That's one. Second, no election in my lifetime has seen such brazen collusion on the part of the electoral umpire in the conduct of election. So when they are begging Buhari to, they are asking him to save his own legacy and to save Nigeria. We have made clear, we are not going to call for protests. If and when we come to the bridges that we need to cross, we'll be telling all our people, but for now, we maintain our position. This election is completely lacking in credibility. Our people should avoid any provocation that suggests to them any prompt to protest. Please, for now, stay in your space. We are percolating the issues. When we get to the point, we'll speak. But for now, stay away from any protest. For we are not fighting. Our own is that there is no legitimacy in this process. Buhari can do whatever he cares. Is up to him. So it's not today. They know what they know what to do when they want to do what they have always done. But as far as we are concerned, this madness stops now.
There is no security. There is no good hospitals. There's neither good roads. Nothing works. The educational system is in shambles. And for once, youth are coming out to vote. And we are being disenfranchised in broad daylight. It is heartbreaking.
Abigail Samuel's pain shared by other young people who registered to vote in record numbers in this election, hoping to reboot a deeply dysfunctional Nigeria.
I must fight for my daughter, praise. I must fight for her. She must have a better life. She must go to better school. I'm tired. We are tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing this crap.
Officials of the Independent National Electoral Commission say they're already tallying the results of the area without the missing polling units.
You know we use constitution. Anywhere there is violence, there's no way to vote again.
But CNN saw no signs of violence at the polling units where election workers did not show up as people cast ballots just steps away. So there will be no other election in these places where the election didn't take place?
There's no other election again. There's no other election. The election we want to do is what we've done.
The disenfranchised voters see this as an attempt to deny their preferred candidates crucial votes by the establishment. In an election without an incumbent president or a former military leader running, it was seen as a fresh start for Nigeria.
We are suffering in this country. We are suffering. It's very bad. I don't even call them leaders. I call them rulers.
Musician Banky W stood on the main opposition PDP's ticket in the Lagos area with the affected voters.
They understand that their votes are their voices and they want their voices to be heard. So when it starts to seem like there's allegedly some sort of intentional suppression of that voice, people get frustrated, people get agitated.
Nigeria's agitated youth could be a powder keg at risk of exploding if enough of them feel that their voices were not heard in the most significant election of their lifetime. What did voting mean to you?
It's my choice and I did my best. That's what it means to me.
It's clear Nigerians are exhausted and frustrated and they're taking back their country. I was here covering the 2019 election and I've never seen this level of participation or commitment, Zain. And that's why you hear these words, suppression, you hear the words of disenfranchisement, and you hear the words of just demanding that the process be fair, be seen to be fair. And I think what you see there is that people will not accept an outcome that they don't think represents their views. That's what's becoming quite clear, Zain.
I mean, the fact that there was that level of palpable frustration in literally every single person you spoke to, Larry, especially Abigail Samuels. I mean, I literally could feel her anger coming through. Larry Madell, we'll see what happens over the next few days. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.